Yo, 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 what up, man? It's your boy, Sister Suicide Ace 29, back with another video. Oh, man, make sure you smash the like button or dislike button, whatever you see fit. You already know the freaking vibes, okay? So, no. Oh, yeah, do that. That was stupid. Anyway, we got Megan Thee Stallion versus her label. Her manager. I guess he was her manager, or the person who brought her to the 1501 label. Now they're going against each other. Okay, they are going against each other. Megan Thee Stallion is saying, "Yo, they're trying to hold me back from from promoting music." She didn't really know what was going on in her contract until Roc Nation, gave her some real lawyers and let her see what was really in the contract. That's everything she said, okay? So, shout out to Billboard.com. Let's check this out. Carl Crawford denies Megan Thee Stallion's claims his 1501 label is preventing her from releasing music. Nothing is true that she said. Okay, so Monday afternoon, March 2nd, Texas federal judgment granted rapper Megan Thee Stallion, real name Megan Pete, temporary restraining order against her label 1501 Certified Entertainment and CEO, former Major League Baseball star Carl Crawford. The judge ordered 1501 Entertainment to do nothing to prevent the release, distribution, and sale of Pete's new records, along with forbidding any interference with her or her career over social media or through her collaborators, or associates. Damn. Yeah. So she went in there, went to the court and got a ruling that they could not bother her. Money. Nope. That they cannot bother her when she's making new music or whatnot and all the whatnots or collaboration. It's kind of crazy, man, I'll talk about that in a minute. So the TRO comes after Megan went on Instagram Live on Sunday, March 1st, claiming that 1501 was prohibiting her from releasing any new music in her lawsuit. Megan looks to avoid her 360 recording contract with 1501, deeming it unconscionable for a variety of reasons. First, she alleged that she only been paid $15,000 from the label after earning more than 1 billion streams and selling over 30,000 individual track downloads, which equates to an estimate of $7 million. Secondly, after teaming up with Roc Nation and via management deal last year, she claims to have been attacked and threatened on social media by Crawford and members of his label. I don't know nothing about that. If that's true, that's crazy. Hell no. In an interview with Billboard, Crawford denies any claims of him or his 1501 label trying to prevent Megan's output of music. Where'd I go? Oh, it's a whole lie. A whole lie, says Crawford. Ooh, money. That was fire. Crawford, nothing is true what she said. Me being greedy and taking money from her, that's crazy. I never tried to take nothing from her. The only thing we ever did was give. Okay? Because she was happy all until she went to Roc Nation, and this when all this stuff happened. So I don't know how true this is, how true it's not. You know what I'm saying? According to Crawford, the Megan signed the Roc Nation in September. She went radio silent, opting not to pay him or 1501 any of the money she owed. Now, we're gonna stop right there just for a minute. If you watch Megan Thee Stallion video, okay, you will see. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do another upload. I'm gonna download that clip so y'all can see what I'm about to what he's saying makes it kind of makes sense, because she mentioned this and she was kind of smirking in the video. So that's why I was like, I thought this was a publicity stunt, because she was smirking in the video more than being upset. So it kind of goes what he's saying, but I don't know who's right, who's wrong. I don't know telling the truth, who not. But she made sure she brought that up That I wasn't trying to hold back anybody any money. If anything, they think they owe, quote unquote. So I don't know, but she did bring that up. So it's quite interesting that he brings up the same thing too. Opting not to pay him or 1501 any of the money she owed. Crawford's eyes, the hot girl summer MC tactics were to avoid paying him for merchandise and live touring proceeds owed to him through the terms of their deal, so that he would renegotiate her for album deal contract that she initially signed with 1501. Megan also signed a separate distribution deal with 300 Entertainment 2019. Let's talk about your contract. It's a great contract for a first timer. He offers. What contract gives part of their masters at 40% royalties and all that kind of stuff. Ask Jay-Z to pull one of his artists' first contracts and let's compare it. But to Megan, I guarantee they won't ever show you that. So, okay, so basically, she has a good first year contract. I don't think Megan understands when you're taking a chance on you damn sure not gonna get a great contract at all. So you're not. And she said they both came from Houston, right? And I think they're like cool with each other, so that could play a part in it, but maybe she doesn't understand first year contracts, you know what I'm saying? Taking a chance on contracts. Maybe she don't understand what that is. But who knows, man? Billboard spoke to Crawford about Megan's allegations, why he thinks Jay-Z and Roc Nation are trying to stronghold his company, and what he hopes to gain back from this pending lawsuit. What was your initial reaction when Megan going on Instagram Live accusing your label preventing her from dropping new music? My initial reaction was, man, I can't believe this is serious. I can't believe this is serious. She just had so many holes in her story. It almost on some delusional type stuff. The bubble of Hollywood and her 8 million followers has really clouded her head, because the stuff that she's saying is not true. It's a whole lie. Nothing is true, she said. Me being greedy and taking money from her, that's crazy. I never tried to take anything from her. Oh yeah. The only thing we ever did was give. Now she fell for the oldest trick in the industry, to conquer and divide theme. Everybody in the industry knows this is what Jay-Z and Roc Nation do. They come in, they find the smallest things wrong with the problem, because there weren't any problems before she left. And she says that I didn't want to negotiate. Okay, tell everybody your definition of negotiation. Your definition is, okay, I'm going to send Suge Knight old lawyers to come in and stick it. It's a stick up. Of course, I'm like, this isn't a negotiation. This is a robbery. They want to make it look like I'm greedy. No, they're trying to keep me out of everything. She keeps saying them niggas over there negotiated my contract. Them niggas as are sitting right next to her. The T Forrest is the one. Her mom did the contract. I'm new to the business. I let this guy T Forrest run my whole business because I knew it was absolutely nothing about it. Zero. So he wrote your contract up. I didn't do it. Oh, here you go with that. They want to make a big deal about it. We signed a deal. Honor your contract. Let's keep doing business how we've been doing, and everything is fine. Nobody's trying to rob you. I think the guy's telling the truth, because Megan Thee Stallion video just didn't make no sense to me. I watched it a few times, and it just didn't make no sense at all. But it is what it is. I'll make sure I post the video with this. When Megan announced her management deal with Roc Nation, from my understanding, you found out the news the same time as everyone else, correct? That guy T Forrest, the one who was helping me with my business, he was handling Megan for me. She's a girl, so he was used to being a road manager. I was letting him handle all the business, and he said, we're going to Roc Nation. We got a meeting. I said, oh, cool. We're going to get to meet Jay-Z. I'm actually excited because I get to meet Jay-Z myself. We looked up to this man. I said, what's going on? He said, ain't no big deal. He just finna show us around the building. Little small shit. I'm like, cool. Do I need to be there? He was like, nah, it ain't that serious. I said, we'll okay, well, okay, cool. I don't go because we were just on tour with her. Me and Megan are perfectly fine at this moment. Next thing you know, I'm on a plane and I'm thinking the whole industry is going to try to take Megan from me, not my homeboy. So I go and link up with Jay Prince, Rapper Lot CEO. Next thing you know, the picture is posted on the internet and everybody like, oh, you bitter? No, I was already posting Jay Prince before. When I found out, like everybody else, I got emotional and made a comment. One comment. They took that and ran with it. Oh, he's bitter. He's mad. Look, I'm just trying to see what's up. I thought they had enough respect for me to at least tell me something. But it's cool. She don't have to tell me about that. That's fine. But at the end of the day, tell me what their real plan is. Their real plan is to get you out of my contract so they can sign you to Rock Nation. That's all they want to do. We gave this girl a 60-40 split. Now go ask the artist about that. She got parts of her masters first time. You think Jay-Z would give her part of her masters on her first deal with Rock Nation? F no. Then she getting $100,000 a show. Then she's getting $100,000 a show, and she don't want to pay up. That's what the issue is about. She signed with Rock Nation in August and decided that she didn't want to pay me no more. They're using that as a strong arm tactic so that I can negotiate the contract. They're holding the money. They haven't paid me since August. She do over 15 shows. She done over 15 shows. Y'all do the math. She gets $100,000 a show. She owes me, and I haven't recouped about $2 million, almost $2 million that we spent on her, building her up so that Rock Nation would want to come around. Where was Rock Nation at when she was grinding and riding around on them back streets? Rock Nation was nowhere to be found. Soon as we spent our money, blew it up, now all of a sudden the strangers and people you just met, they introduce you to Beyonce. Now we the devil. We were just the angels sent from the sky. Now we're the devil just because Jay-Z saved you. You're so fake. On her Instagram live, she repeatedly explained how she viewed her relationship with 1501 as family. We're also speaking on the family bond that one shared with her. Where did the dynamic get lost in the midst of everything? Everything was cool until her lawyers came in and told me that it's pretty much a stick-up, unfortunately. When her mother died, the snake was able to come in and crawl in position to influence her head to tell her stuff. If her mother would have been here, we wouldn't even be going through none of this stuff. Once her mother died, things changed a little bit. Everybody that wanted in and all bloodsuckers were able to jump in. That's what happened. She got that dude T Ferris right up under her. He's a snake. He did the contract. They had the lawyers. How didn't you read your contract? She signed 2 contracts. You signed one with me in 300. You mean to tell me you and your mama and your lawyer didn't read over the stuff every time? Stop lying. You wasn't 20. You was 23 years old. You was a grown up. You're just a liar. She got 8 million followers that know that can pounce on me because I'm smaller. She knows she gonna win when it comes to that shit right there. But I don't care about that. They can thrash me or whatever they do. But the real is you got Hollywood and you got up under Rock Nation and you're acting like you don't have to honor your contract no more. Then you want to say you tried to negotiate. Man, you sent your lawyers in there and they wanted to take me out. She owed me 4 albums and they want to offer me 1 album and take everything away. That they're crazy. What about her claiming she only been paid $15,000 by the label? How has she been paid? How has she been paid $15,000? As soon as we signed her to 300, I wrote her a check for $50,000 and signed with her name on the check. We can show you proof. That's another thing. I got all my receipts. They know it. I got all the receipts. We gave her $10,000 advance when we first signed her and gave it to her mother. I don't know what happened to that money. With that, 300 gave us 200,000 check when we first signed. I gave her 50,000 of it. I didn't have to give her that. That was mine at the time. And we never told her no a day. Oh, what up? No a day in our lives. Oh, I never told her no a day in our lives. She just got on some real hating shit or whatever and just didn't want me around. How can I be mean to you? I never was around you. I didn't do anything. You barely saw me. She also claiming that there was a producer associated with the label threatened physical harm to her along with a lot of social media attacks aimed at her from your side. I didn't even know about that. I didn't even know about social media because I'm getting threats. They're threatening me, my kids, everybody. So look, that kind of stuff, that's kind of just came with it. I don't know what producer could be threatening her. So she just lied so much. She tried to say we didn't do nothing for her. Well, I got 500,000, 800,000 worth of receipts to show we did do something for her. So I don't know what T Forest is over there telling you, or if he did nothing because he takes the credit. She likes to give T Ferris the credit about discovering her. She's so effing blind by it that she's trying to make it seem like I'm a bad person. Listen, all she has to do is pay me my money. That's all I want. I don't want to be around her. I don't want nothing going on. I just want what's mine. Let's run through the numbers that Megan is claiming in her lawsuit against 1501. She says 1501 gets 60% of her recording income. Right, she gets 40. But she claiming that chunks of 40% is being given to third-party people, producers, mixers. Is that true? Nah, I don't think that's true either. It's a great deal. She wants to talk about a bad deal. She's disrespecting her mother by saying that because her mother and T First are the ones who did it. Those two worked out the deal with the lawyer. I didn't have nothing to do with it. And you guys supposedly get 30% of all her touring money, 30% of her merch as well. Well, we did a 360 deal where it all was a 70-30. The reason why it's a 70-30 was because we gave up so much. We gave up a part of her masters right now. Her masters right now. We gave her a 60-40 split. That's why we get so much on that side. We knew we did some stuff that people don't do. This is how I was getting in the business. This is how I got her to sign with us because I wanted to make sure we overdo it. That we can make her so she can get a great deal. She just over there with Rock Nation. She mad because somebody said something bad about her one time. She acting like people can't speak their truth. Like she's the only one that have a truth. If you watch her in her interview, she looked like a little kid that's just being silly. It's like she's not even taking it serious. Look at it. Everybody knows. She looks so silly telling everybody I didn't do nothing here in Houston. TX, Houston, Texas, when she sat here and watched it from day one. She's such a fraud. The rest of the world can get mad at me, but they're not in Houston. They don't know how it started. They just called me bitter, but put it this way to your little 8 million followers that don't give about me anyway. If somebody comes and tries to take your you're going to fight back too. And it wasn't no renegotiation. It was take this or else. That's why the beef started. When the last time you spoke to Megan? Secondly, do you feel like this relationship can be salvaged outside of court, especially since you and her both lean on the word family and how you initially valued each other? I don't know at this point because it's sad. It's so sad. I don't know what can happen right now. I'm just trying to make sure that fair is fair. I just wanted to be fair. Nobody wanted to stop her music. I understand that, but she ignored me since August. I haven't spoken to her since August, and that is what's going on. She hasn't tried to do nothing. She hasn't made one payment since August. You do the math and see how many months that is and add it up. Anybody would be pissed off. You owe me money that I recouped. You owe me show money. You owe me DN near 2 million. You DN near in the hole for 2 million, and you want to just get up out of it because Rock Nation told you you could. That's how it is. She's just young and doesn't know the business and how you're supposed to do to honor your contracts. They want to take advantage of me because I'm new to the business and don't know nothing. This is Rock Nation do. They harp on the weak. I guarantee you, if I didn't have Jay Pinch right now, I wouldn't even be able to talk to you, bro. Rock Nation would have already took this would have already been took from me, and my hard work would have went down the drain. I'm here to fight this. All right, man. So Whoo! Oh, y'all let me know in the comment section, man. It does sound like Megan Thee Stallion on that bullshit, and Rock Nation out here trying to strong him. That's what it looked like, and it looked like my man Crawford is trying to they trying to give him the bad end of the stick. And yeah, the first 360 deal, giving her a 60-40 split and all this and all that. Yeah, that's unheard of. A lot of artists don't even get that at all. So, you know, give that man his money, $2 million, recoup money, and take your ass on and shut up, Megan Thee Stallion. You on that bullshit. I like I said in her video, if you go watch her video, you can tell it's some bull crap. It's some bull crap. She not really being played. She lying. She trying to get up out of there and go to Rock Nation because somebody put a bug in her hair. I'm out of here, man. It's your boy Suey.